Good Sunday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. It is Easter Sunday on this April 9th. Not a lot to talk about, which is good. It's an Easter weekend. We finally have a weekend in which we're not talking about stormy weather, even though there's been a chilly breeze at times over the weekend. And yesterday, a lot of clouds were still just trying to hang in there. We're going to get rid of that today. We're starting with a mainly clear sky, a chilly start, but things are going to warm up and be very pleasant over the next several days. And if you're out this morning early for Easter sunrise services, you've got a mainly clear sky. Finally, those clouds have moved out, and that's allowed temperatures to be on the chilly side, upper 30s to low 40s. I'll check the mesonet sites here in a minute, but you can see finally we got rid of the thicker clouds. And all that we're seeing this morning is a clear sky with some high, thin cirrus clouds. So it should be a beautiful sunrise, and it's going to be a very nice day, dry and pleasant, low humidities. In fact, much of this week is going to be very, very nice for a change. It has been a while since we've had a long stretch of very nice weather, and we finally get that. It's what I call an Easter miracle. So it's been a while. So take it in and enjoy it over the next several days. We're looking at upper 60s to near 70 today with lots of sunshine. As I mentioned, some of those high, thin cirrus clouds, but those are fair weather clouds. Those are not the clouds we've had sucked in here the last couple of days. It just did not want to move and get out of here. 70 tomorrow, 72. Tuesday, Wednesday, 74. Then we go 78, 76, 80, 74. Next weekend, we're into next weekend now. And I do see a little bit of a cool down coming, but not a big one. Temperatures will fall into the mid to upper 60s and then hop back into the 70s for the beginning of next week. No really chilly nights until tonight. I think tonight we'll get down to around 40. There may be some of you like this morning starting out in the upper 30s, but I'm not foreseeing or forecasting any frost. It would be, if it does happen, it would be very patchy. It would be just kind of here and there. But I don't see anything cold enough for that to be a widespread concern at this point. Let's check those Kentucky mesonet temperatures here as of 5:20 on this Easter Sunday morning. And there you see the 30s and 40s. That's pretty much what we're seeing now. We're seeing some of these 40s out west as we're getting a little more of a light southerly wind, which is uh, for a time going to switch to the east and northeast today. We're looking at some colder upper 20s and low 30s to the eastern part of the state. And depending on elevation, a lot of these temperatures are just kind of like 40 down in Tompkinsville. And then you've got, let's see here, 41 up in Grayson County. In Litchfield, you've got a 34, though, down in Cumberland County. So, again, because of the stable air mass, the dry, clear sky, you've got a variety of temperatures going on this morning, but on average, upper 30s to low 40s. So if you're, going to participate in an Easter sunrise service, you may want to bundle up just a little bit because it is a little bit chilly and there may be that light breeze that's out there this morning. Going to the model map here, we can see that things are going to stay very quiet. And that's a nice change for us. As you can see, the weather stick is blue again today. So that means everything is good. Everything is fair as far as the weather. And we don't have any major problems coming in. We are going to continue to pick up on this zonal flow, but you can see this little bit of a dip here of that cooler air that's off to the northeast. And that's where our winds will come from today. Even though things are going to try to warm up, it's still going to take a little bit longer for this flow, this warmer flow to kick in. But we go through time, you can see that, I mean, these showers have been lingering for several days now, finally pushing off into the mid Atlantic away from us. Big domes of high pressure here, big ridge setting up in the central part of the country. Most everybody is going to be fairly nice over the next several days. There will be some scattered showers, Texas, and then the middle part of the country, a little bit of a moisture feed there. But as we go through time, pretty quiet weather for several days. In fact, much of the week is going to be very nice, high pressure, dry weather, no storms, no rain, and no high winds. I've learned to say no high winds because at times when, I'd like to say a calm wind, but I don't think we've had calm winds for a while. And we still may have a breeze every once in a while that kicks in. It's like, hello, I'm still here. Even though the bad weather's gone, there's still this bit of a breeze. So there is that. Okay, here's a look at the maps. Next 7 days, again, very quiet. Little trophy to the east. That's where the clouds have been socked in and continue to move slowly off to the east. There's that little bit of light rain, maybe a thunderstorm or two in the plains with the next system, but high pressure much stronger than this system out in the plains. So we're going to keep things fairly dry for us. In fact, that high pressure going to Pac-Man some of that disturbed weather in the plains as we go into Monday, Tuesday. Here we go into Wednesday. Look at that high pressure strong over the east and the southeast, keeping everything dry except for the far south and down into the Gulf coastal states. This is Thursday into Friday. Now, because the high pressure ridge moves east, we may begin to get some of that moisture overrunning and flowing back into southern Kentucky for some of us, not all of us, on Friday. And here comes the next system out of the plains that we'll need to watch, but it's not very strong, but it looks to get stronger as we get into next weekend. So maybe next weekend we'll get some shower, maybe some thunderstorm activity, but until then, a nice smooth ride all the way through this week. Well, I hope that you have a blessed and wonderful Easter Sunday with you and your family and your congregation and wherever you may be going for services today. God bless you and thank you for watching this morning. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.